What's good, everyone, and welcome to Strange Coins, relaxing Destiny commentary for fans of the series. Happy late Thanksgiving out to my United States and Canadian viewers. I hope you all had a great day spent with friends and family, eating tasty food, and most importantly, giving thanks. I myself am thankful to you guys and gals for the amazing love and support you've shown this channel the last few years. It's been a rad journey, and I hope you'll come along with me for future adventures. So Bungie's going to be at PSX. PlayStation Experience, it's happening next week, December 5th and 6th. It's the end-of-year trade show conference for Sony Gaming Division. And with Bungie going out there, they're obviously going to promote something. You don't travel out to these conferences and trade shows and pay all the money it takes to ship consoles and displays and just all sorts of branding stuff if you're not out there to promote something. I highly doubt Bungie's going out there to promote the Taken King or their Refer a Friend program. That seems really unlikely to me. So Diddy, myself, and a handful of other community members are pretty certain the next DLC announcement is going to occur at PSX. Well, lo and behold, the closer we get to this event, the more I'm starting to hear of a handful of content creators from the Destiny YouTube and Twitch sphere who are going to PSX, well-known people. Now, I'm going to let them announce it themselves because it's not my place to do so, but you do have certain key people who make a lot of Destiny content who are going out to PSX. Now, when you see these two things align and add the third factor of challenge modes. Challenge modes are the last set of content for the Taken King, and they're arriving this next week. All of these time windows are starting to line up where we think the next DLC is going to be announced at PSX. It makes the most sense, too, because PlayStation has branded themselves as the key best platform for Destiny with exclusive content that you can only get playing PlayStation, or you can get early, I should say. If they do DLC, will it be free, or will it be paid? Personally, I think it's going to be free. Previous rumors from Kotaku leaks indicate that Bungie wants to move away from doing paid DLC and just do those yearly updates like the Taken King, those large expansions. Want to do away with Dark Below and House of Wolves type transactions, and rather just those large yearly updates. Now, the Activision representative from a few weeks ago, if you've been watching Destiny content, you heard I think it was the lead of publishing at Activision said, hey, DLC sold really well at Destiny, and I think that microtransactions and Destiny DLC can coexist. So there's a chance it could be paid, there's a chance it could be free. If it is paid, they need to deliver quite a bit of content, more so than House of Wolves and Dark Below, for the community to pay $15-20 for an expansion actually feel like it's worth it. I think most of us would say, if you've played Taken King, yeah, that was worth $40. I got a lot of hours of play out of that sucker. Now, Endgame's not been the greatest, but getting up to Endgame, heck of a lot more content than Dark Below and House of Wolves. What could we expect from a DLC announcement? I think it's going to be some sort of narrative theme that sets up for the next big fall Destiny release or expansion. Rumor has it, Destiny 2 or whatever they're going to call it is coming out September 2016. So I see this DLC, if it comes, if it's being announced at this PSX, I see it being reminiscent of a content patch in World of Warcraft. If you play WoW, you bought Warlords of Draenor, they always do large content updates every few months or so, 6.1, 6.2, and those new patches bring with it some new systems, maybe a new zone, some new missions, and of course, a new raid. High Mall Citadel, Blackrock Foundry, maybe it's Hellfire Citadel. I can't remember, I didn't do much raiding in Warlords of Draenor. With this DLC in Destiny, if it happens, I'm going to assume it's going to be something like House of Wolves. It has some story missions, has a few new strikes, some new PvP maps, and a new raid. Now, I talked with Diddy about this, and he thinks 2 raids is what we should hope for. And I think that would be epic, but I see it being just extremely unlikely. Now, if there's no DLC announcement, there's not really much of a need to panic. Bungie and Activision don't actually need you to play this game constantly 24/7. They don't really benefit from having a stupid high population all the time because there's no subscription fee for Destiny. They are kind of in this best of both worlds where they know a lot of people buy the expansions because they want more content, but they don't have the pressure that a subscription fee puts on a developer to maintain a really high active population base. And that kind of works against us, I actually think, as a community, because we get these long kind of content drought periods that I hope they are able to figure out with time think we can safely wrap up the DLC talk and move on to the Refer a Friend program. So a lot of salt about the Refer a Friend program. I know I'm late to the party talking about this. I think it arrived at bad timing. We're all ridiculously anxious for some new content if you're an endgame player. And to hear, hey, we've got sweet rewards, cosmetic mind you, but really sweet rewards, arguably the best looking Sparrow in the game, great reskins of the swords, 2-person emotes that are really rad, and how do you get them? By getting somebody who's never played the Taken King to purchase the Taken King and you guys do some quests together. Okay, I see why people are salty. I think it's not okay to take on the I deserve those rewards attitude. That's not attractive, and people overreact massively to these kind of things. But I get why there's some salt. It's coming at a time right now, content's light, VIP hardcore players wanted some way to feel valued, and when you hear, hey, we're going to reward the Sherpas, those of you who've really helped people in the community, well, the Sherpas aren't being rewarded. You're being rewarded for finding somebody who's never played Destiny, which most of us already have our friends playing Destiny. Now, most MMOs ever have done a Refer a Friend program, but this exposes a sore spot in players' experience. That Sparrow is the best looking Sparrow in the game. Why are there not other methods of acquiring cool looking Sparrows like that in-game? Why are there not methods for acquiring swords like that in-game? It feels like you're taking content that would be really appreciated by the player base, removing it from most people's grips or reach of their grasp, and putting it outside of that realm. Prior to the Taken King, the only RPG element and way we were able to customize our character's look was with a shader and was with our class item. Now, the class item in the Taken King got stats and perks, which I think was a horrible decision because previously that was the only element of personalization that I had over my character. If I had a certain cloak that I liked, I would use that cloak. The stats didn't matter. In the Taken King, now I need to pick a class item that has a good light level, has perks and stats that match the stuff that I like, that matches well with my build. Not the way it looks aesthetically. So many players right now are invested in Fallout 4 and enjoying that element of character customization that's missing. If I want to invest in my character and specialize my Guardian and really feel like this is my Sparrow, I did X and Y to get this Sparrow, why is that not available in the game? Why would you not put more of those RPG collectible goodies and rabbit trails for people to chase to customize their character? So I get the salt with the Refer a Friend thing, I really do. But I don't think you need to overreact and say Bungie hates me. They don't care about their old player base. Because they do, this announcement was just timed very poorly and should have been piggybacked onto the DLC that's going to probably be announced in the next few weeks. If you piggyback it on, hey, there's a bunch of new DLC coming and a bunch of new stuff you regular hardcore people can earn, guess what? We also have Refer a Friend. I think that goes over like 1,000,000 times better than the way they executed Refer a Friend. But that's where I'm going to leave it because I'm losing my voice after a long Thanksgiving day. So, thank you for watching. Interested in hearing your feedback about new DLC or about the Refer a Friend program. Let's keep it civil here, people. I ain't looking to start no war. Thanks, have a great day. We'll talk with you next time. BBKDRAGOON is out.